Atlantic City, the 1962 Miss America Pageant. With the former Miss Americas, Marilyn Vandiver, Nancy Fleming, Marianne Mobley, Linda Meade, and special guest star Bobby Van. Your master of ceremonies, Bert Parks. And starring 54 lovely and talented girls competing for the title of Miss America. The 1962 Miss America Pageant. The magic of Miss America. Brought to you by Philco, famous for quality the world over. And by the Tony Company, famous for home beauty products. Tony. And by the Pepsi-Cola Company and your local bottler of Pepsi-Cola.
Good evening and welcome to the 1962 Miss America Pageant. This is our 42nd anniversary year. I'm Marilyn Vandiver, Miss America 1958, and seated next to me is Nancy Fleming, Miss America 1961.
Tonight is the night we've all been waiting for. All week long here in Atlantic City, 54 lovely and talented state and city representatives have been competing for the coveted title of Miss America 1963.
And before the evening is over, we'll know the name of that lucky girl. Nancy and I, together with two other Miss Americas, will try to keep you posted on what's happening tonight in Convention Hall. And now backstage, here's Marianne Mobley, Miss America 1959.
There's really no way to describe the feeling backstage tonight, Marilyn. It's a combination of excitement, nervousness, anticipation, hope, and 1,000 other emotions. For perhaps my good friend and fellow Mississippian, Linda Meade, Miss America of 1960, can be more specific. Linda?
I think we all agree that for the contestants, the pageant finals are hectic and breathtaking. But when it's all over, the girl who is selected as Miss America 1963 will look back on tonight as being touched with enchantment and magic.
You're right, Linda. And down on the stage, it looks as if the 1962 pageant is about to begin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're about to enter a world where strange and mysterious things happen before your very eyes. You are in a world of magic. The magic of Miss America.
It's magic, the magic of Miss America. That's like no other magic in the world. What magic wand will touch that one in a million girls tonight? And when she's found, somehow that one in a million girl is right. It must be magic, the magic of Miss America. That's like no other magic in the world. I'm sure that it would be tragic if we couldn't share the magic of the moment when she's scared to death and all America holds its breath. And then we tell her she's Cinderella. That's the magic of Miss America.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bert Parks.
It's magic, the magic of Miss America. That's like no other magic in the world. I'm sure that it would be tragic if we couldn't taste the magic of the moment when she's scared to death all America hold its breath, and then we tell her she is Cinderella. That's the magic of Miss America. Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the magic of Miss America. Ours is a very special kind of magic. It has nothing to do with illusions or tricks, but that mysterious force that brings 54 of the country's loveliest and most talented girls to Atlantic City each September so that we can find that very special girl who will be Miss America. So let us now introduce you to these lovely, enchanting young ladies from all over this magic land of ours in the parade of states. Miss Alabama, let's hear it for them. Miss Alaska. Miss Arizona. Miss Arkansas. Miss California. Miss
Traditionally, the event just concluding has been known as the Parade of States. In addition to our 50 states, we have representatives from the District of Columbia, Canada, and the cities of New York and Chicago.
No matter what the event is called, Marilyn, it's always one of the highlights of the pageant for me, particularly when you think that each girl represents millions of people in her state or city who are watching the show tonight.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, it's always a great pleasure each year to welcome back on our stage the reigning Miss America, the young lady who just 1 year ago tonight was crowned Miss America. This is truly a magical moment. So let's make it really magic as we introduce this flower of a girl. Here she is, Maria Beale Fletcher, Miss America 1962.
Miss America, there she is, your ideal, the dream of the maker, for more than pretty, and come to an Atlantic City, for she may turn out to be the queen of femininity. There she is, Miss America. There she is, your ideal, with so many beauties. She took the town by storm with her all-American face and form, and walking on air, she is. There is Thomas Hare, she is. Miss America. Miss America, ladies and gentlemen, of 1960.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion of the competition last evening, a group of certified public accountants went over the points that have been accumulated by these young ladies in swimsuit, in talent, and in evening gown. Now, the 10 girls with the highest number of points are the semi-finalists, and they will continue in this competition for the title of Miss America of 1963. Here, then, are the 10 semi-finalists in alphabetical order. I repeat, in alphabetical order. Miss Georgia. Miss Hawaii. Miss Michigan. Miss Mississippi. Miss Nebraska. Miss Ohio. Miss Oregon. There comes Miss Oregon. Miss South Carolina. Miss Texas. Miss Wisconsin. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, the semi-finalists one of these lovely girls will be Miss America for 1963.
With the selection of the 10 semi-finalists, the final night of the 1962 pageant is officially underway. Later in the evening, the judges will choose 5 finalists, and then from among those 5, they will pick Miss America 1963. Nancy, do you remember when your name was called as one of the semi-finalists?
I certainly do, Marilyn. I don't think I'll ever forget it. I didn't know whether to laugh or cry, and I was sure I couldn't move. But somehow or other, my legs did what they were supposed to do. And for the rest of the evening, I felt I was in a dream.
For those of us like Nancy who have been contestants, this final night of the final pageant is full of pleasant memories. Remember this night 4 years ago? Mary Ann Mobley was chosen Miss America for 1959, and I crowned her as my successor. She made television history when the camera caught her crying. As you know, she's with us again tonight, Mary Ann Mobley.
I was crying for joy. What a wonderful surprise it was. Hi. It's another September, and another Miss America waits among the semi-finalists. And for me, a wonderful opportunity to tell you about the friendship that's been going on for years between Pepsi-Cola and the lovely girls who compete in the local and state Miss America contest. Pepsi-Cola Company and your local bottlers of Pepsi and Team play a role of community leadership through the award of Pepsi-Cola scholarships to the girls who compete in the contest all around the country. Last year alone, Pepsi gave more than $150,000 in scholarships. Pepsi also works with JCs and other civic groups to attract to the contest girls deserving of more education. When I won the local contest down in Brandon, Mississippi, I received one of these, a Pepsi-Cola scholarship. So I know how valuable these awards are. There's a lot more to be said about Pepsi-Cola Company and its fine product. But some things are better sung than said.
Atlantic City pageantry is more than good looks on a spree. You ought to know that we're here to show that U.S. beauty is more than skin deep when Miss America is named, and all her loveliness proclaimed. Let's toast her fame, drink to her name with Pepsi-Cola. Pepsi's example tips you to what thinking young is worth. Pepsi gives scholarships to the prettiest gals on earth. So go ahead and pick the drink that lets you drink young as you think. Yes, get the right one, the modern light one. Now it's Pepsi for those who think young.
Well, it looks as if the photographer is just about to complete the official Miss America pageant photograph. Before the evening's competition gets underway, this might be a good time to mention the events in which the 10 semi-finalists will be judged. First, there will be evening gown competition, then talent, and finally swimsuit competition.
And there's one other category that counts very heavily. That's poise and personality. These qualities are judged on stage and in personal interviews with the judges throughout the past week.
And now, Nancy, I think Bert Parks is about to introduce the men and women who make up this all-important panel of Miss America judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very difficult task of selecting the one young lady who will be Miss America of 1963 from all the lovely young ladies you just saw is the heavy responsibility of our panel of judges. We thought you'd like to meet them and see who they are. First of all, the executive director of the Association of American Colleges, and since 1954, the national counselor of the Miss America Scholarship Program, Dr. Theodore Distler. Dr. Distler, over here. Thank you, Doctor. Possessor of the degree of Master of Photography awarded by the Professional Photographers of America, he is a frequent judge of the Miss Colorado pageant, Mr. Kurt Jaffe. Kurt Jaffe, right there. One of the world's leading pianists and internationally famous concert artists, Ruth Slenczynska. Miss Slenczynska, please. Director of the Bucks County Playhouse, producer of many Broadway hits, including, of course, Come Blow Your Horn, Mr. Michael Ellis. Right there. One of the world's leading sculptors. His work represented in 15 museums here and abroad. Recently, a sculpture of his was presented to President Kennedy on his 44th birthday. This is Edward Marshall Beam. Mr. Beam, please. Casting director, head of the talent department of the Hollywood studios of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, Mr. Al Trescone. Al? Immediate past president of the United States Junior Chamber of Commerce, whose organization sponsors so many local and state pageants, Mr. Robert D. Conger. Bob? And from Little Rock, Arkansas, chairman of the National Pan-Hellenic Congress, juvenile court judge, member of the American Bar Association and National Association of Women Lawyers, Mrs. William Nash. Please, Ms. Nash. The composer of the award-winning Miss America song and all the other music that you'll hear on our show tonight. He is also responsible for such hits parade songs as Laughing on the Outside, You Walk By, and Blue Velvet, the very talented Mr. Bernie Wayne, right here. Well, I'll tell you frankly, the last judge is so pretty that I wanted her to come right out here on stage just to be near her. She is a lovely lady and a star of the first magnitude on Hollywood and on the stage. The very lovely Miss Irene Dahl. Let's bring Irene Dahl. Okay?
Bert, may I say something? It's Arlene Dahl.
What did I say? Eileen?
Irene.
Good
That's
night.
a musical.
We're a little late, so good night, folks. Arlene Dahl, of course.
But what you said, I want to thank you very much.
I want to say, too, that I was just kidding about it. Of course, I do love having you out here. But you are here for a very important reason. Would you make your announcement, please?
Yes, of course, Bert. Each year, educational scholarships are awarded not only to Miss America and the 10 semi-finalists, but also to many of the talented non-finalists as well. And on behalf of my fellow judges, it is now my pleasure to award $1,000 scholarships to 7 girls who we consider to be unusually talented, but who are not in the semifinals. Now, here's this magic again. The most talented dancer award goes to Jolene Wolfe, Miss Iowa. Congratulations, Jolene.
Thank you.
Oh, it's so exciting. Now, the most talented popular singer award goes to Donna Lynn Freund, Miss Chicago. Congratulations, Donna Lynn. Oh, this must be unbearable for those girls. The most talented singer in the classical or semi-classical category is Patricia Bonner, Miss Alabama.
Miss Alabama.
Go ahead, applaud. She deserves it. The most talented musician award goes to Georgia E. Malik, Miss New Jersey. Isn't she lovely? Now, there are 2 specialty awards, and they go to Paula Lou Welch, Miss Arizona, and Patricia Jean Golding, Miss Virginia.
There they are.
There they are. What do you think? They won it.
You forgot one.
Yes, now it's my turn, huh? I tell you, this year, a special Judges Award goes to Margaret Mary Warnke, Miss New York City. She is the girl who made the most outstanding impression during the interviews that the judges had, and we'd like to award this award to her now. Margaret Mary Warnke, Miss New York City.
many, many thanks to our most distinguished judges, and of course to Miss Arlene Dahl. Thank you very much.
Every year, the Miss America pageant chooses a very distinguished panel of judges. The men and women you have just met are surely in keeping with that high standard. I can remember very well standing backstage and shaking as the names of the judges were announced. Performing for my friends and family was one thing, but this was something else entirely. These people were experts in the fields of beauty and talent, men and women who are authorities where poise and personality are concerned. In 1958, the judges made what everyone agrees was a wise selection in the person of Marilyn van der Burg.
There's magic in today's Tony. The magic of hidden body. That's why wherever you see the most fashionable hairdos, you'll find Tony's hidden body waved.
This is a Tony. This is a Tony. This is a Tony. This is a Tony.
Any smart do is easy for you. It's Tony's hidden body.
No other permanent home or beauty shop has Tony's hidden body. Watch. Here's Tony's hidden body when you take it down. Then you can set it on big rollers and get a smooth, sleek hairdo. The smoother the style, the more you need hidden body to get the shape, to hold the shape. Or you can set hidden body on smaller rollers and get a soft, fluffy look. It's the most versatile permanent you've ever had. Have a Tony with hidden body.
The judges have been introduced, and the 10 semi-finalists have been announced. They are Miss Georgia, Miss Hawaii, Miss Michigan, Miss Mississippi, Miss Nebraska, Miss Ohio, Miss Oregon, Miss South Carolina, Miss Texas, and Miss Wisconsin. The Miss America pageant will continue after this pause for station identification.
Welcome back to the final night of the 1962 Miss America pageant. Here at Convention Hall in Atlantic City, the excitement that has been present all week is really beginning to mount. And now down on stage, Marianne Mobley and Bobby Van are about to introduce the first competitive event, the evening gown competition.
If I were a great magician and I had to make a vision come true, I could rub 10 magic lamps and yet I never could improve on you. Like those priceless paintings in the Sistine Chapel, you have the master's touch. And I feel like the critic when he met Michelangelo and said, "You're too much." You're a very special girl. All the world can plainly see. You are oh so very extraordinary. How could you ever look at a guy like me? You're a very special dream, young and fresh and fancy-free. You are Shangri-La, you're Miss America. Oh, how could you ever look at a guy like me? Oh, I once knew a girl in Manhattan, she was a living doll. Compared to you, she's Hasbro kites, and you are the Taj Mahal. I once had a date out in Dayton. I thought no girl was fairer. Compared to you, she's Coney Island, and you are the Riviera. Of the angels, spread your invisible wings when we dance. Then my heart can
say all those secret things when we danced. And if a very special girl kinda likes an ordinary guy, the plot may never thicken, 'cause this guy is chicken. Do you suppose maybe she knows he's shy? He's in a helpless world for this very, very special girl. He's in a helpless world for this very, very special girl. She's a very special girl, as all the world can plainly see. They dream of Shangri-La to be Miss America. Oh, one of these girls, look close to her dreams, you'll see. Yes, it's a magic world for that very, very special girl.
I'm all out of breath from the dance. Now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the 10 semi-finalists in evening gown competition. They will be called alphabetically according to states. Jeannie Cross, Miss Georgia.
18-year-old green-eyed Jeannie comes from the town of Albany. The bodice and front skirt panel of her flowing white gown are encrusted with flowers of pearls and bugle beads.
Miss Hawaii.
From Honolulu, Miss Hawaii's ambition is to attend the Juilliard School of Music in New York. She is wearing a gown that she created herself. Its classic lines are highlighted by golden applique at the bodice. Blue-eyed Carol was valedictorian of her graduating high school class this past spring. Her blonde beauty is shown to good advantage by her white satin gown with beaded roses down the front panel.
Charlotte Ann Carroll, Miss Mississippi.
Miss Mississippi is a sophomore at Delta State College and was an honor student through 4 years of high school. Her white silk organza gown is embroidered with seed pearls.
Mary Lee Jepson, Miss Nebraska.
Mary Lee is another honor student, having maintained a 91 scholastic average through high school. At college, she wants to study for a doctorate in child psychology. Her floor-length gown has a slight train in the back.
Jacquelyn Jean Mayer, Miss Ohio.
From Sandusky, 21-year-old Jacquelyn is a sophomore at Northwestern University. Her beautiful gown culminates at an oval neckline of delicate lace highlighted with small pearls.
Martha Louise Wyatt, Miss Oregon.
Marty, as she prefers to be called, is a third-term freshman at Southern Oregon College. Her home is Jacksonville. Created from silver brocade on white, her gown has rolls of tulle and 3 large butterfly bows of silver brocade in the back.
Evelyn Keith Ellis, Miss South Carolina.
Now a sophomore at Columbia College in Greenville, Evelyn was chosen Best All-Round Girl at Parker High School. Fashioned in candlelight satin, her gown is highlighted by an empire waist and a carriage back that falls into a brush train.
Penny Lee Rudd, Miss Texas.
At 19, Penny is a junior at the University of Texas. Her gown is a white potosoie with jeweled applique lace on a skirt with a training back.
Joan Mary Eng, Miss Wisconsin.
Miss Wisconsin's blue eyes and blonde hair brighten the University of Wisconsin campus where she is a junior. Her gown is of champagne beige brocade with a split train flowing down the back.
The 10 semi-finalists in evening gown competition. You know, every year it is a great pleasure for us to welcome back here at Convention Hall in Atlantic City old and familiar faces, not only up here on stage, but down there and out there too. And especially a happy occasion to welcome back former Miss Americas. We do that now with a song that has become a sort of second theme song for them, and here it is. Miss America's sisters, Marianne Mobley. Miss America's sisters, Linda Levy. It's so lovely to see you back with us again. Miss America's sisters.
We're back in Convention Hall.
Miss America's sisters.
We'd be here if we had to crawl.
Why, you look even prettier.
Honest, didn't you?
Then you did, you know when.
We girls from Mississippi love you all.
Oh, I love that part of the show. I really do. Well, now, this is a very familiar part to all of you because this is the final judging in the evening gown competition. You remember?
Don't we remember?
Yeah.
Miss America judges.
Who they gonna choose?
Miss America judges.
Making the front page news.
We remember those moments like it happened yesterday.
Your hair turned red.
The judging is just about done, and we can't wait to know who won. Seeing you again was oodles of fun.
Miss Americas, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you both very much. Linda Lee, Marianne Mobley.
The musical number that Marianne, Linda, and Bert Parks just did on stage, Miss America Sisters, is more than just a song. It describes the members of a very select club.
That's right, Marilyn. All the girls who compete for the title of Miss America here in Atlantic City automatically become members of the Miss America sorority, Mu Alpha Sigma. Belonging is a great honor.
Talent, beauty, and poise and personality. These are the qualities that best exemplify a Miss America sister. Qualities that will be evident on stage right after this word from Pepsi-Cola.
People think young for the fun of it, and drink young for the light, bracing, clean taste of it.
The lively crowd today agrees. Those who think young say Pepsi, please. They picked the right one, the modern light one. Now it's Pepsi for those who think young. When you say Pepsi, please, you're putting yourself among people who like their leisure. With Pepsi's the drink that's young. So go ahead and pick the drink that lets you drink young as you think. Yes, get the right one, the modern light one. Now it's Pepsi for those who think young.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember a few moments ago that wonderful number, Very Special Girl. That very special girl who danced, you met just a moment ago, was Mary Ann Mobley. And it's always interesting for us to see what has happened to former Miss Americas in the intervening years. She, by the way, Mary Ann Mobley, was, of course, originally Miss Mississippi, and she is one of the tiniest of our Miss Americas. And she has turned out to be one of the most versatile and one of the most talented. And to offer final proof, let us bring back warmly to our Miss America pageant, Miss America, formerly Miss Mary Ann Mobley. Let's hear it for her, right?
I've been away from you a long time. I never thought I'd miss you so. Somehow I feel your love is real. Near you I long to be. Swanee, how I love ya, my dear old Swanee. I'd give the world to be among the folks in PIX. Even the mammies waiting for me, praying for me down by the Swanee. The folks of North will see me no more when I get to that Swanee shore. Rock-a-bye your baby with a Dixie melody. When you croon a tune from the heart of Dixie. Just hang that cradle, mammy mine, right on that Mason-Dixon line, and swing it from Virginia to Tennessee with all the love that's in ya. Weep no more, my lady, sing that song again for me. Soft and low, just as though you had me on your knee. A million baby kisses I'll deliver if you will only sing that Swanee River. Rock-a-bye your rock-a-bye baby with a Dixie melody. Weep no more, my lady, come on, sing that song for me. Soft and low, just
All set? Now it's time for the talent. Miss America talent. They're getting better and better than they've ever been. You know, each year, as we watch them all start out, singing and dancing their heart out, with that burning ambition, we keep wishing each one could win. But no one knows it's in the hands of fate. The competition's tough, but the rewards are great. For Miss America talent, brand new in 1962. Yes, sir. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, as you realize, this now is the beginning of the talent segment of our Miss America competition. Incidentally, the talent competition is a very important one and counts for a great number of points. Now, from the great Northwest, to begin our talent competition, Miss Oregon will present an interpretive jazz ballet to the George Gershwin tune, Love Walked In. Presenting Martha Louise Wyatt, Miss Oregon. gentlemen, our next contestant will portray Olive Oil. You know, the versatile sweetheart of Popeye the Sailor. As Olive Oil, she will show by her beauty, by her talent, and by her charm, and culture, of course, as well as her ability to sing and dance, just how to keep her man. This time it is Charlotte Ann Carroll, Miss Mississippi, right here.
Watching at home can readily see that the stage in Convention Hall is one of the largest in the world. And large as it is, it appears even larger when you stand out for the first time, doesn't it, Linda?
It certainly does, Nancy. And this is the time you thank your lucky stars for all the long hours of rehearsal, most of which start many months ago and continue right on up through the state finals and the talent competition earlier this week.
What Linda and I are trying to say is that the semi-finalists are real troopers by now, and tonight they are giving the most important performance of their lives. We'll see the next talent performance of South Carolina, Michigan, and Hawaii after a word from Marilyn Vanderburg.
That was Fern that messed up.
It's magic. Trick number 1. Adorn, spray, cling, clang, make a peekaboo bang.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do soft.
Trick number 2. Adorn, spray, ready, go. Up like so.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do easy.
Trick number 3. Adorn, spray, swing, swerve, look out for that curve.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do hold.
Trick number 4. Adorn, spray, coil, curl, look at it whirl.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do shine.
Do it all with self-styling, adorn.
It stands to reason. You simply couldn't do styling tricks like these with a stiff, sticky hairspray. But you can do them with Adorn. Adorn is a soft, light spray, made for self-styling. And now there are two Adorns, regular and new Red Label Adorn for hard-to-hold hair. I have Red Label Adorn on my hair tonight. It really holds, even under these hot lights. And still it's not the least bit stiff or sticky. Try Adorn. Regular, new, hard to hold. You'll adore Adorn.
Well, here we are back with our talent competition. The motion picture Gigi told the stories, you know, of the growing up of a young girl. Well, tonight, in dance, our next contestant recreates some of the magic moments from Gigi. Here is Evelyn Keith Ellis, Miss South Carolina, right there.
Thank heaven for little girls. For little girls get bigger every day. Thank heaven for little girls. They grow up in the most delightful way. Those little eyes so helpless and appealing, one day will flash and send you crashing through the ceiling. Thank heaven for little girls. Thank heaven for them all, no matter where, no matter who. Without them, what would little boys do?
Gigi, am I a fool without a mind, or have I merely been too blind to realize? Oh, Gigi, why you've been growing up before my eyes. Gigi, you're not at all that funny, awkward little girl I knew. Oh no, overnight there's been a breathless change in you. Gigi. To have seen the change in you. Oh, Gigi, while you were trembling on the brink, was I out yonder somewhere blinking at a star? Oh, Gigi, have I been standing up too close or back too far? When did your sparkle turn to fire, and your warmth become desire? Oh, what miracle has made you the way you are?
Miss South Carolina. Our next talent presentation, ladies and gentlemen, is a contestant interested in the opening day of seasons, whether it be football or hunting or fishing. An opening day, as you know, causes excitement and anticipation. An ardent fisherman named Joe might express his sentiments in this way in Joe's Pal, representing and presenting Carol Jean Van Valen. Here is Miss Michigan right here.
She's never come that time for catch the trout. But Saturday, the calendar, she saying can go out. The day she's nice. I'ma feel fine. My wife the lunch she's fixed. Little pussycat. He's looked for coming too. But Joe's for telling nix. I'm feel around, I have my pipe. Got pole and line for cast. I'm seeing my neighbor Tony go. I've got to hurry fast. My Model T, she's standing there. I'm throwed a bag inside. Just give her tweets and grab her on. That car, she gives some ride. It ain't for long I'm hold the wheel. I'm come for Bacchus Creek. I'm stop the car and grab the pole and start for casting quick. I'm used for fish. Just bunch of hair. That's fly, they call this bait. I'm throw that hook for pretty hole. I'm throw again and wait. I'm cast and move along. Gee, gosh, she's pretty day. I'm cast for long, but no catch the trout. It's just a foolish play. Bind get disgust. When, hold on, a fishy's grabbed that fly, and he's fight like bloody devil till I get him close nearby. The way he's a pull, I'm a figure out. That's big when I'm a cinch. But when I take his measure, he's be short, just 1/2 inch. I'm look and look to make for sure, and then I'm scratch my head. He'd be better off in basket than he's be in a creek instead. I'm fish till pert near dark, but no more I'm catch the trout. I'm turn around and start for a car. This man, he's tired out. Pretty soon, big man in uniform, he's to come to me and say, "You looking pretty tired, Joe. Any luck with you today?" Right then and there, I'm turning cold. I bet my face is pale. I take for fun. I catch one fish. I'm going to sleep in jail. But when I'm open up and look, now what do you think is that? On the bottom of the basket is little pussy cat.
Miss Michigan, ladies and gentlemen. Now for a little change of pace. You know, perhaps the loveliest of all the Puccini operas is Un Bel Dì from Madame Butterfly. Tonight, our next contestant will recreate that tender moment in the opera as she sings Un Bel Dì. And here is Patricia Leigh Anderson, Miss Hawaii.
Chiamerà da te slides along lontano. Io da risposta me ne stavo nascosta un po' per cena e un po' per non vicina mogliettina un letto di gardino il nome che mi dà dal suo venire tutto questo verrà le
Miss Hawaii.
At the halfway mark in the talent performance, I think it should be pointed out that this is an extremely important event in the selection of Miss America. For this reason, several of the judges have been chosen because they are outstanding authorities in the various branches of the performing arts.
Linda, I can't help thanking my lucky stars that a Christian Dior wasn't on the panel of judges the year I was in the pageant. If he had been, I'm afraid my homemade fashion show wouldn't have fared so well.
Nancy, you're just being modest. When Nancy Ann Fleming became Miss America 2 years ago, her act was brilliantly thought out and executed, and is still being talked about now. And we'll have more to talk about this year when we see the talent performances of Miss Georgia, Miss Wisconsin, and Miss Texas.
As we approach the high point of this Miss America pageant, Pepsi Cola Company begins another year of working with and helping talented girls. Pepsi and your local bottlers of Pepsi Cola will award more than $150,000 in scholarships throughout the year to the winners and runners-up in local Miss America contest. These scholarships are Pepsi's tribute to the magic of Miss America and to all of you everywhere who think young.
Today agree. Those who think young say Pepsi please, Pepsi please, Pepsi please. They picked the right one, the modern light one. Now it's Pepsi for those who think young. When you say Pepsi please, you're putting yourself among people who like their leisure. With Pepsi the drink that's young. So go ahead and pick the drink that lets you drink young as you think. Yes, get the right one, the modern light one. Now it's Pepsi for those who think young. At fountains everywhere, say Pepsi please.